what's up? I'm Merida. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel today. I have something really exciting that I'm going to be testing out for you. I have had this in my possession for about 4 days and I literally could not wait to use this. This is the Revlon Salon One-Step Hairdryer and Volumizer. Essentially, it looks like this, and it is a brush and hairdryer at the same time. So if you're anything like me and have really bad hand-eye coordination and, you know, might be terrible at drying your own hair, this is supposed to take care of the trick. Now, I have extremely coarse hair and also a lot of it, like a lot. I'm hoping that this will be a game changer for me because, you know, like my eye-hand coordination with the brush and the dryer is just, you know, not up to par. I've heard nothing but good things. When I unboxed it the other day in my Instagram stories, I got a number of DMs from either people who had had it or people who couldn't wait for me to try it so they could go out and buy it. I'm really hoping that this will be a game changer for me. I tend to wash my hair and let it air dry just because I don't love blow drying my hair because I'm terrible at it. I'm like literally terrible. Who is bad at drying their own hair? Me. I'm terrible. It just shouldn't be a thing in my life. So I'm hoping that because I only need one hand to do it, that this might be a game changer for me. I mean, am I the only one who like hates drying their own hair, or like am I the only one who is like really bad at it? Like really bad at it. Just as an FYI, I shampooed and conditioned my hair today, and then I wrapped it up into a microfiber towel, and it's been sitting on the top of my head in a towel for about 20 minutes or so. So it should have a lot of the excess water out already. And I'm going to start by prepping my hair with some heat protectant, which is like one of the most important notes that I got from people who had already had this, that it gets really hot, so make sure that you protect your hair. Okay, let's get into it. Oh, this hair. Yes. I should be in a Revlon commercial. Yes. Shampoo and blow dry. Revlon, call me. Okay, so this is one of my all-time favorite products because it smells so good. Okay, as you guys can see, my hair is naturally like wavy curly. I have so much hair. I mean, it doesn't look like it right now, but if you run your hands through it, like every hairstylist that has ever worked on my hair is like, oh my God, your hair is so amazing. We love your hair. You have so much hair. Oh, it's so thick. Yes, that is my life. I have so much of it and it takes a long time to maintain the mane. You know what I'm saying? Going to start with a couple pumps in my hand, just like so, rub them together, and then rub it throughout my hair. Make sure I get the ends. Let's add a little more for good measure. Just in the ends. So it looks like this guy has 3 settings. It has a cool setting, a low setting, and a high setting. So that's cool. This is low. High. Ooh, it's giving off a lot of heat. Okay, now we're ready to section my hair. Okay, so essentially I'm going to section my hair into 4 parts. I'm going to section it first into 2, so I put half of it up and half of it down, and then I'm going to take the lower half and section it into 2 parts, like so. Wish me luck. What on earth? That took me like literally 2 minutes. Not even. Wow, that was so fast, you guys. really impressed. Let's move on. Wow, you guys, I'm getting the hang of it. This is amazing. Amazing. Still a little damp towards my roots. All right, let's go back in. Guys, I'm like kind of shocked. This is really good. And it's so easy. It's definitely foolproof for sure. And my initial thoughts are the comments that I had received from people who had it said that it gets really hot. It actually doesn't seem to get as hot as like my regular blow dryer. So it's no hotter than any typical blow dryer for sure. I know that for a fact. All right, let's move on. Going back in on high. Guys, incredible. Incredible, guys. I'm giving the Revlon 2-in-1 a 5-star rating. 5 stars, guys. 5. Why didn't anybody think of this sooner? Like, this is brilliant. Brilliant. First of all, I would like to say that this is so easy to use. And if you're clumsy and you've got 2 left hands, like me, all you literally need to do is brush your hair and it gets dry. It's incredible. It's so easy to use. And I will say that the frizz is pretty contained. I wasn't sure before using it if my frizz was going to, you know, not get all crazy. And so it's actually not that bad. I would go back in probably with like a serum or like some sort of smoothing product to just smooth it out just a touch. And the last thing that I'll say is, you know, I thought that like maybe around my face, like these fine hairs, they get really curly. And I wasn't sure if because the brush head is so big that it would be able to kind of like smooth them out. I think that I got them all. Like it's everything around my face is straight. And the last thing that I'll say is I did notice that the roots are still a tiny bit damp. I'm gonna go back in with it in a second once I wrap this video up and just make sure that my roots are dry. That's the only one thing that I would say. It might just take me a few more minutes just because I have like really thick and dense hair. So I don't know if that happens to everybody, but overall, I am so happy with this, you guys. So I definitely suggest going out to get this. It is going to change my life. Okay guys, so that wraps up my review and tutorial on the One-Step Salon Dryer and Volumizer. It is amazing, you guys. It is about to change your life. It is so easy to use. I love it. It's not that expensive. I'll be sure to drop the links below. If you guys have any questions at all, drop them in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys soon. Okay, so I wanted to hop back on here because I wanted to test out the 2-in-1 with some day-old hair. So, actually a few days old hair. So I let my hair dry. I probably washed my hair maybe 2 or 3 days ago. And it's been either down or up or in a pony or in a scrunchie, and it's just kind of still has some of my natural curl to it. So I'm curious to know what, if anything, this 2-in-1 will do to some days old hair. So let's test it out. This is the Oribe heat protectant, and I'm just gonna throw some on there. Let's give it a shot. This bad boy is good, real good. Whew. It is not perfect, I will tell you that. Like, I still see some waviness to my hair, but it definitely does the trick. I think that this is a great replacement if you don't want to put like a flattening iron onto your hair every time you do your hair. I think that this is a great supplement to that. And I will say one thing, that when I was using it today on dry hair, it was way hotter than what I thought that it was the first time I tried it with wet hair. Yeah, so the people who said that it gets really hot, it does when your hair is dry. There were times where like I couldn't really touch my hair after the dryer had gone through, so just be aware of that. Certainly, you know, not the worst thing in the world. Just make sure you protect your hair before you use it. Okay, so yeah, that's all I got for you guys. Wanted to come back on here and show you that it does work on already curly, wavy, and dry hair. That's it. That wraps up my tutorial and review on the Revlon Salon One Step Dryer and Volumizer.